We begin again. It's only a few months ago that I played this on Xbox. What's up, David? Good to see somebody here. I gotta get out of this funk that I'm in right now all of a sudden. Hopefully streaming this will help. Or maybe it won't. This game's pretty sad. I know that man. That's Jim Milton. Why'd he try to put his hand on John? Is he hitting on him?
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled.
Thanks for stopping by, whoever's all. I know there's two of you here.
How we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained.
I don't know why I'm in such a sour mood. I'm hoping this will pick my mood up. I'm hoping.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly.
Hey, there goes Bonnie.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas,
Did that say Kirk Cousins worked on this game? Oh, hey, Cowboy.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Jenny never does anything wrong. You're hilarious.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word
is panic. Sorry. Thinking of Batman Begins. Yo, why does Bonnie look so good, though? You guys see Bonnie in Red Dead Redemption 2 online? She's like super hot.
Do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace?
You do missions for Bonnie in Red Dead Online?
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armored Armadillo. Eric Armadillo. Eric Almirola. There you go. John Marston looks perpetually pissed off. And oh God, they're coming for me again. You hear the sirens? They're coming to take me away, haha. This drunk bastard.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends.
My friend Cameron once made a joke. He said, wouldn't it be funny if at the end of the game, Jack Marston gets tickets for this cruise on a boat called the Titanic?
All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Whoa now.
The Titanic's one of those things where every now and then I'll start Googling shit about it. Or I'll be on YouTube and I'll start watching videos about the Titanic.
That's right. Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians. Maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna
I feel
find
anxious
many
today,
people around those parts
and I'm
these
pretty
days.
sure there was a moment at work where I
I
started to feel a panic attack.
mean,
Now,
I ain't going to judge a man
I've
by
never
what he can
really
do.
experienced a full-on panic attack, but I know the symptoms. And at one point at work today, I just kind of zoned out and felt like, I don't know how I kept myself under control, but
Are you planning on
I
spending
don't know,
any
I
time
feel
in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
anxious.
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine and cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man a whole lot.
Dude, that would have been a cool Easter egg.
Man, I'm afraid.
Oh, they've built an unsinkable ship. That could have been like a newspaper headline, because you can read the newspaper in this. I need to do that. I need to read the papers in Red Dead and Red Dead 2. I never bother with it.
Yeah. It was the
So, this is Red Dead Redemption on the power of the beautiful PlayStation 5.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a
This was
guide.
released as a
Guess it's none of my
PlayStation 4
business.
game, but when you download it to a PS5, you get a little bit of enhanced visuals and you get a 60 frames per second. It's not a full-blown remaster, because a full-blown remaster is where they go in and do all the textures and everything. This is just like a massive lighting and visual resolution upgrade.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
And like I said, that 60 FPS frame rate is just beautiful. This is nice. Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Boom, doom, doom, doom.
Whoa.
Wow, wow, wow,
Listen,
wow.
mister. This here's what's left of Fort Knox. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have
Yourself a good time. My stream looks good so far. There were some PlayStation Network issues earlier today, and we were playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and our voice party chat thing kept cutting in and out, and things were loading kind of slow on the network side, but it looks like they've resolved.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Go away, John.
Bill Williamson!
Everybody calls him John.
Come out here right now!
John.
Go away now, John.
John.
Don't make me kill you.
Sadie's the worst about that. John.
Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to
I
kill us all.
implore
I
you.
can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill,
What's with all the sirens in my
I implore
town?
you think about this.
You implore me?
Do we become a crime-infested hellhole?
You implore me.
Maybe that means my... Hey, those sirens are over that way. Maybe my store is on fire and I won't have to work tomorrow. I don't, my kid. They just give us hours at other stores.
Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you.
I implores
to go
you.
back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
John, what was your plan? John, you didn't use Deadeye. If you had used Deadeye, we could have blasted these fuckers before they ever had the chance. All four of them. You got Deadeye and you didn't even use it. Now, why the hell was Bonnie McFarlane all the way up at Fort Mercer? It's kind of convenient that they were up there, Amos and Bonnie. Like, why would they be all the way up there? Do we need to do a little Red Dead geography lesson right now and show just how far Fort Mercer is from the McFarlane Ranch? And how far south it is from Armadillo? Were they hunting or something? I don't know. Hey, I got a trophy. I forgot. This is a new version of the game, so I get to get the trophies again. So, that satisfies my OCD.
Well, you're alive.
so it would seem.
Indeed.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here.
Excuse
what
me.
were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
Oh, Lord. 15 whole ass dollars.
Should have left me there to die.
But how much my register was
Did you
probably
wanna
short
die?
today, now that I'm thinking
I mean,
of
was
it.
that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston.
Jim Milton.
John Marston.
Jim Milton.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
You like how the first Red Dead got a 60 FPS update before the second one? The second one's probably never going to get one. Actually, Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting some kind of update, apparently.
For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williams?
Knew him.
It's not official,
Long
but
time ago.
it leaked.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll
No, it's not a, we're getting, it's just going to be like a PS5 upgrade for Red Dead Redemption 2. 60 FPS, 4K, you know, whatever. It's going to be like a little graphical update, apparently.
And thank you.
I think they're actually going to release it as a separate game. Be like, oh, look, Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 version. That'll be $50 or something. And dumb fuckers like me will buy it because I bought the Switch version and I bought this version of this game. So, Rockstar, you got me. Keep re-releasing all your old great video games instead of making fucking new ones. I'm a sucker. I'll keep buying them because I love these games and I like having them on modern systems. Preserved forever.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Hey, Bonnie.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Red Dead Redemption's never looked so good on my channel. I'm looking at my stream right now. I want the black one. My horse. I just tried to pat my horse like I'm playing Red Dead 2. I clicked the left stick when I got on it.
Right now, Miss McFarland.
Come on then. I'll show you around the property.
Ain't this nice? Red Dead on the PS5. You gotta get your PS5. Cowboy, you got a week, man. I say throw the money down and get you a PS5. You can't miss Spider-Man. And you could be playing Red Dead Redemption in glorious 60 frames per second action. You know, when PS5s first came out, I tried like a motherfucker to buy one, but kept getting screwed over and having to wait.
Very convenient.
At least now you can actually just go get a damn PS5. Howdy, filler.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses.
Is it a golden corral?
I'm no expert, but it's certainly.
Yeah, my hopes up. I thought she was talking about golden corral. I'm hungry. Actually, I'm not hungry. I had dinner a little while ago.
Now, where'd you get such
But Golden Corral's got a nice dessert buffet.
Come on, boy. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like himself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good.
Shadow of that bird made me think something was coming after me.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop
Wow.
for a while before we head out on.
Well, Bonnie, I'm pooped. That was such a long journey there.
Well, are we going inside?
You gonna let me? I'm kidding. Sorry, Bonnie's an attractive woman.
How about a cool drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am.
Even with those goofy ass pants she's wearing.
I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Stop hitting on me. You've got cooties.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
That always cracks me up. This is a fine weapon. Literally the worst gun in the game. Remember when you start Red Dead Online, they give you one of those?
Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up.
Ooh, repeater carbine. I'm so stoked. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much.
Right. Follow me.
She's so sweet, giving me the worst weapon in the whole fucking game. Bonnie, if we get any more excited here with this mission, my pubes are going to catch on fire.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch, touch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. I don't believe it. Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with that.
Silly wabbits.
Get your rifle out. It's about time to go. Shooting rabbits and outlaws, I see. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters.
Pesky wabbit.
Get the horses and see what else is going on.
Oh, Bonnie, are you stuck? John, did you really just run around to run into that thing?
Yeah.
There you go. Giving you a hand there, Bonnie. I thought you were stuck.
We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Well, hello, Ozzy.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Hurry! I think
I'm
we're
trying.
straight for the chickens. Coyote won't be there. Easy now. Looks like
I'm curious. Options. Targeting mode. Normal.
that was the
Okay.
last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go.
The auto lock in this game is particularly stiff compared to some other Rockstar games. I'd say this and GTA 4 have the stiffest auto aim.
You know, you can
Red Dead 2's is a little more
Something I've had a
fun.
little experience in.
Yeah, it has auto lock, but there is a bit of a skill to the shooting in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But
Your
don't
gun
think
starts
I'm
doing that
not
wobbly
on
thing in Red Dead 2.
Whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Well, Bonnie, can you get over
Mr.
here?
Marston.
No, really? The place I was already sleeping in, I would have never known.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Good night, Miss McFarland. Huh? Miss McFarland. Extra ammo for your shit guns they start you with. Save the game because it's got to be like 6 a.m. to do the next mission anyway. Save file number 3 for Dale. Not me, Earnhardt. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Hey, dickhead, you want a duel? Voila. Si. Si, senor. Is it just chilling over here? Oh. Hey, ma'am. Oh, she playing with the stick. Go get the stick, doggo. Obstacles in our path. Just come on in. Welcome yourself in, John. Make yourself at home.
How are you doing today?
Were you raised in a barn?
Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale.
What are you, Captain Andrew Luck, writing a letter?
I'd be putting your life in danger, but also
I think you got to just bite the bullet and go get you a PS5.
very dear.
I apologize.
You only live once. Listen to that little devil on your shoulder saying, go get a PS5 like now.
Apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Get a PS5 now and apologize for it later.
I understand that a city dweller such as yourself,
Spider-Man's coming.
Secrets,
We're only a week away almost.
Are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Do.
Whoa!
Let's go.
I'll race you to the start.
On the count of 3. 3.
Thank you for hanging out with me, by the way.
Go!
It really sucks to not be a popular streamer and spend half your time streaming talking to yourself. It really stings. Got to rethink how I'm doing this whole streaming thing, but I don't see any way to improve. I mean, there's obviously ways to improve. You know, I could actually be an entertainer for once.
Yeah. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Seems like only a few months ago I was playing this in the break room at work on my Switch.
Go.
I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing the day this came out on Switch. Because I was getting ready to go to Texas for those Metallica shows, so I was in fuck it mode at work and took my Switch with me and sat in the break room for a few hours.
Should I wait for you to catch up? Come on. Are you saving the best for that?
Why did that sound like the Hunger Games thing?
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
You do that, Mr. Marston.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Hey, I'm back, Bonnie.
Good, Miss McFarland, how are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Hop on up, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzed.
Stop hitting on me, Bonnie.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you.
Excuse me.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope?
Quit taking up the road, assholes. What's up, Janet?
It's not really something I think about.
I broke down and bought the PS4/PS5 version of Red Dead.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure.
Out of the way.
As a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one...
In modern times, we would tell women that you just like to watch and post memes about The Office as a substitute for having a personality. What the fuck is the Magnificent Seven doing out here in the middle of the goddamn road? Get away. Oh, Bonnie, it is funny.
You have a strange sense of humor.
I think it's funny you almost died, Mr. Marston.
Unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern.
Didn't TLC write a song about that?
Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
So I'm guessing those screenshots that were leaked like a year and a half ago, of like, oh, this is what the PS5 Series X version of Red Dead would look like if Rockstar didn't cancel it. Turns out they didn't cancel it, they just like put it on hold.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
Because I saw screenshots on Twitter. Around the time the GTA 6 stuff leaked, some Red Dead shit leaked, and it was like screenshots of Armadillo from this version of the game. Hey, partner! Why'd I gotta say it like that? Hello there! Hey, kids!
Howdy, miss.
Hey, yeah.
You need something for that gout?
I'd like to say hello to all my friends at Armadillo. Is that what Barney sounded like? It's been so long since I watched Barney.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
And they said when Rockstar was making this game, they had such little confidence in it. Like, it was a passion project, and they had very little confidence in it. So they're like, let's put every goddamn form of fast travel we can in this game, because it might be boring for people. But I very rarely use fast travel. I'll use it some during the story, but not much. No, there's not anything new in this, really. It's just, it's in 4K, and it moves at 60 frames per second. So it's basically like a PC game. They didn't really go in and do like a complete overhaul. But Red Dead Redemption was only available on PS3 and Xbox 360, and you could play it on Xbox One. There was no PS4 or PS5 accessibility for this. To play Red Dead, you either had to have an Xbox or a PS3. So, I'm glad they finally put Red Dead on a modern system.
Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
PlayStation people haven't been able to play Red Dead
I guess because we're
in a long time until recently when this came out. Of course, I've got it on Xbox because I just assumed Rockstar was going to be lazy and never put this on PS5. But I have an Xbox copy, and I have two different Xboxes to play it on.
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
But I'm much happier having it on a PS5.
You did one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him. Oh, what? You getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I
I'm glad I didn't live in 1911 when we all just walked around spitting on the floor. You know, the first time I ever got in trouble in school is because I spit on the gym floor when I was like 5. And they like abused the fuck out of me for it. Yeah, you think they would have done this a long time ago. It made no sense that you literally had no access to Red Dead unless your PS3 was still working. My PS3 crapped out years ago. And I only lucked into getting an Xbox. I got an Xbox One for $50. I remember Brian was like, Dale, do you want to buy my Xbox? I said, I ain't got the money right now. He says, you can pay half now and pay half later. So I gave him like $50. And I said, I'll pay you the 100 later on. And then when I tried to give him the 100 later on, he said, nah, consider it a birthday present. So I ended up getting my Xbox One for $50 a few years back. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a way to play Red Dead till recently.
From frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williams.
It made no sense. And now the next one people are on him about is GTA 4. Why the hell can we not play GTA 4?
Can you help me?
People on PlayStation can't play GTA 4 anymore unless their PS3 still works. I think GTA 4 is going to happen. If this happens, GTA 4 will happen. GTA 4 sold more than Red Dead.
Happy to have him out there.
So it makes sense. I think they will do GTA 4 at some point. They better.
Keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak. And suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Rockstar got me to buy 2 new versions of this game, the Switch and the PS5. It's nice having it on Switch. I can take Red Dead anywhere with me now. Oh, Janet, that reminds me. I'm going to have you book a flight for me soon. I'm putting it off as long as I can.
The world has problems, mister.
I got to get to New York City in December.
Doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
I'm just holding off on it for at least another week, maybe.
I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon, needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that...
I'm trying to think of cheap ways to do it. And I got a really stupid idea I might want to run by you and Rob.
That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
I've been able to talk to Rob in a while. I know y'all are coming home before I ever come up there. So I'll talk to y'all when y'all get here in November.
Let's go deal with them hoods.
But I toyed with the idea of maybe flying to Connecticut because it's cheaper and catching a ride from y'all to New York City. I'll put gas in the car. I just figured it'd be cheaper because I feel like flying into New York's more expensive than flying into Connecticut. Now, if I have to fly home from New York, that's fine. I'll gladly do that. But I was thinking maybe flying to Connecticut and then getting to New York. I don't know. I know the KISS shows are on a Friday night and a Saturday night, and I know you don't work on Saturdays.
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. The way I figure it, better they're...
I can't remember if I told you, but those 2 Metallica shows I saw in Texas were my favorite concerts I've ever been to.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount out, Marston. Walton's our man. Damn, he's seen it. Come on, don't...
I like how his hat disappeared the further he got away. Whoops.
Come on.
Let's get after him, slow ass.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
I've been raving all week about that festival that was in California last week. Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Judas Priest, and Metallica. Holy fuck. Cowboys breaking by immersion by pointing out that most of the characters in this have the same walk animation. And you really see it when they're like walking next to each other. They mo-capped horses for this game. And the guy that plays the marshal there they had him mocap a lot of the stuff you see while people are on horses, because apparently he's like a real horse rider, cowboy type guy. So they said whenever you see a horse go, like up on its hind legs or whatever, that this guy that played the marshal mocapped that with a horse. Anytime you see John or somebody twirling their guns around, it's the marshal guy. He did that.
Looks like we got company, boys.
And that same guy voices like a bunch of different goons, too. Rockstar really, this game is funny. When you look up stuff about the making of this, it's really funny. Like the fact that the guy that played Dutch played the Indian dude as well.
On your right. I'll cover you. Behind the crate, Marston.
Ha!
You boys don't frighten me much.
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
Woohoo! Bobbing your little head around.
Put your gun down, Fred! You ain't that tough, Walton.
Haha.
Walton's inside the house. Take him alive if you can.
Oh shit. Get out of here.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me?
So it's cheaper going to New York? For some reason I figured it'd be more expensive.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that.
Well, I'll have you look at it for me. I always assume bigger city, more expensive flight. I want to get in early or late afternoon, December 1st, because the first Kiss show's that night. I'd be going to that one by myself. My friend Tash can't go to the first one because she doesn't get in till that night. But we've got a hotel booked, and I'm like, shit, if I get there early, I can go catch the first Kiss show and be at the last one the following night, because that's the one I've already got tickets to, is the final Kiss show. So yeah, I'd like to get in early afternoon, preferably, or middle of the afternoon, December 1st. I can't loot that guy.
I need it more than you now.
The little armadillos. They're going. Where's my horse? You pesky wabbit. Tell why'd you shoot that rabbit? Because he vexed me. There's a lot of animals spawning around. Is that new? Like, I know there's animals in Red Dead, but God, there was like a bunch back there. It looked like that fucking scene in Bambi or whatever. I think there's at least one Wilhelm scream in Red Dead 2. I know it happens a lot in this first game, and there's a Wilhelm in GTA 5. The mission where Michael's chasing the boat down the highway, and Franklin knocks one of the guys off. They do the Wilhelm scream. Get the fuck out of here. What was that guy shooting at me for? I was helping. I was literally saving the town, and that random civilian came up and was like, pow, pow, pow. Like he's fucking somebody.
You got anything interesting, friend?
Oh my god, he shot these guys. This is the asshole that was shooting me even though I was helping everybody. And in the first Red Dead, you don't lose honor for looting. I mean, you don't lose honor for looting bad guys in the second one, but...
Hello? Hello?
You loot the wrong person in Red Dead 2, it's like minus 10 honor or whatever.
What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea.
It's my return date. We come right back on December 3rd. Because we've only got the hotel till that morning. Let me make sure I got the tour dates right. I think Kiss is December 1st and 2nd, and I think I got to get out of the hotel on the 3rd. Let me see. Kiss. Yes, December 3rd is the return date. And it can basically be any time on the 3rd. I'd prefer afternoon or something. I'd hate to do the Dallas thing again where I had to fucking basically go straight from the concert to the goddamn airport. That kind of sucked. But whatever's cheap, I'll do it.
I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us.
Hey, boy. I see your name and I'll let you.
Like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Correctly.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy.
I like how in Red Dead 1, everything's exaggerated Western, and in Red Dead Redemption 2, everything's dialed back a bit to be a little more realistic and not so over the top.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
The government totally sucks, you motherfucker. The government totally sucks. Ben Franklin was a rebel indeed. He liked to get naked while he smoked all the weed. Modernization. That's civilization. Doesn't Arthur say that at one point? We can't go there. That Dutch, that's civilization. You all right, boy?
Leave the horses here and follow me.
And tell me what to do. I'm the main character of this fucking story. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not,
Can't wait till Spider-Man comes out next week. I'm a broken record, but can't wait. Till then, I guess I'll pass the time with this. Yeah, I'm leading the way. Consider me Willy fucking Wonka, and this is my fucking chocolate factory. Dumbass fell. You see that shit? That guy fucking fell. He must have had that crappy controller that I had that one time in Red Dead Online when my controller was fucking up. The analog stick was drifting, and my character slowly walked off a cliff, and I was like, what the fuck? Haha. I like this version of Deadeye. I don't like the version of Deadeye you get when you do the mission for West Dickens where it like marks all the shit for you. I like it when you can just mark your stuff when you want to mark it. This fucker's not dead. Wait a minute. Aha! Bitch thought he could hide from some damn body. Are those our guys? No, they're not. Got your back, boys.
What are you aiming at me for?
I didn't aim at you. You're the one getting in my line of sight, you lazy bastard. What are you aiming at me for? Yeah. Don't get up, partner. Ow. Douche lord. God, John, you got asthma or something? Breathe harder than I do when I'm concentrating. All right, me and my worst gun in the entire game are ready to move on.
Look out! There are them snipers.
Oh shit! We're... Well, that didn't do nothing. What the hell?
Just drop the gun. Force it. Let's push on.
There we go.
Sounds like the deputies could use a hand.
Tee-hee. Hey, it's that bridge that glitches out in Red Dead 2 if you throw a tomahawk on it. Oh, would you just... Really? How many times I gotta shoot this prick? I'll check that message in a minute. Let's see. 153 round trip. Well, I hate that it's gonna cost that goddamn much, but if that's as cheap as I can get it.
This looks as good a spot as any.
He's all, let's get as close as we can before opening fire. And I'm just like, nah, fuck it, kill them all. I may have blown our cover, sir. Tell that bastard I want him to die. Dude, this gun sucks. The words of Vince McMahon, it sucks. Don't mind me, I'll just be up here with my fucking Nerf gun.
Good shooting, boy.
Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Moo.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those.
Hey. Keep checking.
Marshal.
But...
We're indebted to you with our lives.
Okay. Keep an eye on that one.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
If that's what it costs with no layovers, that'd be nice. I don't know. Was there a layover on that one?
Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Non-stop, eh? Well, that sounds appealing. God, this game plays so much smoother on PS5. Did they put the 60 FPS mode on the PS4? Or is it just strictly the PS5, or I don't know. They're the same thing, basically, so. Well, I can't loot that guy. Give me your money, boy. Oh, cool, I can practice a duel. I think this guy wants to duel. He called me a chicken head.
You a tough guy, mister? I hope so. We gonna have a showdown. Don't worry, I'll close your eyes before any ladies see you.
You should keep your opinions to yourself.
The only way out for you is down, son. 6 feet down.
I always forget how to... You think as many times as I've played this, I'd remember how to duel, but I'm going to do the little tutorial thing. Like, it's like your right stick to move your hand down, L2 to grab your gun, R1 to make your shots. Give me that shit. Hey, he challenged me to a duel. I didn't do anything wrong. Ooh boy, cattle herding. Everybody's favorite.
I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married.
Now he drops the bomb on her. I'm married, lady. Stop hitting on me.
Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, Let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her... Well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
This fucking meme I just posted on Facebook. I'm proud of this one. Who's crying? Are they still upset that I shot the guy that challenged me to a fight? Somebody's out there screaming in agony.
It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Bitch, I built a whole barn. Or I built an entire house with my friend Charles and this old fucker we call Uncle.
Telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
God, she would just suck the balls out of John Marston's body if he'd let her. John, you could have had it so much better.
Nice job, Mr. Marston. That's it.
Easy.
Alright, Moo. Well, tell him to go. I can't make him go. Alright, fellers. Come on now.
Get right at them. Drive them this way.
This way. Oh, the shitty hurting AI. After all these years, it's still charming.
Showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing.
Let's go.
Swing back and forth behind them. Keep them nice and tight.
Here.
Bonnie, I just kind of follow them. I kind of aim in the right direction and they tend to go, so... Come on, you dumb cow, catch up. Don't talk to Bonnie that way.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Let's go.
You know what? While we're... Well, might as well go do the West Dickens mission. Wouldn't hurt.
Come on.
Mix it up a little bit. Bonnie's missions get boring really fast. Maybe I should go this way? I don't think I can cut across. There's like a big cliff over there. This horse sucks. Give me the last couple times I played this, I was playing Undead Nightmare, and I have all those damn apocalyptic horses with the unlimited stamina.
Mexico!
Whoa. That was Red Dead 2. That would have been a collision. Yeah, I'd have been going, what the hell?
Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck, God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
I don't know how anybody lives in the middle of a goddamn desert.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo. What is your name, friend?
John Marston.
Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire. Excuse me.
How many people first played this and tried to cut across on the wagon? Cut across all that land there? Really? Really?
Looks like you got them all. Now get me to a doctor.
What the hell happened to you?
Bandits, hoodlums, the scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die.
I can see that.
Once again, a victim of my own success. They see a man in a well-cut suit and this happens.
Do you know who they were?
No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies.
You do now.
I give so much and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our makers have funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you. And for the love of God, stick to the road.
I'm trying. You try shooting and driving this thing.
I knew you'd come. What? I knew this wasn't my time. He has a great purpose for me. There's Armadillo. Faster, John, faster!
This is it. You're gonna make it. Oh.
How's work going? Well, it's not bad.
Armadillo. We made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
He's not bad.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor.
Coming from you, I
Got a lot to do the rest of the week. The next 2 days.
I owe you, sir. And I
But
always pay my debts.
not that stressed about it.
Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for...
Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir, my son is missing. I need your
Well,
help.
we all know if it has nothing to do with killing or beating minorities, the police are pretty useless. Even in 1911. I thought there was a stranger mission that spawned up there, but... Oh yeah, that one. Well, we'll get to that.
Ah, since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son, I know you can...
That's me at work.
Right now, I need it.
Since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Why,
Not
what's
really.
I've had this
But I guess I
problem
will.
for months with this group of bandits. We're getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night, they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive, and raped the women. Women folk then got their throats slit. One of them survived and walked in here this morning.
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
All right.
Thank you, Christian. It's gonna be a bloody job.
I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Appreciate the likes, everybody. My streams have been pretty dead lately, so...
Let's hit the breeze, boys. Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found a remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of...
It's an ancient Chinese family secret passed down from generation to generation. It's called Calgon.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. And people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character, that West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunko artist I've never met.
Hey, Marshal, see those vultures?
I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal! Man, this don't look too good.
Oh, cool, we get a gun that doesn't suck.
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
Ooh, yay, a slightly better repeater.
Keep following this road.
What kind of man does that?
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men are just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes them men, as much as the other way around. Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people. Especially now the word's out we're cleaning up the county.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. Man gets more evil when he's running scared.
Look, Marshal, more vultures.
We best take a look, boys.
Come on. dead body. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on. Their trail leads to Ridgewood Farm. Come on, let's hurry.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, arson?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up. Place looks deserted. Where is everyone? All right, boys. Let's have a look around.
Nobody's in the shed.
Starting to get annoyed with how dark it gets early. 7:30 and it's pitch black outside.
No one here.
It is nice having my window open all the time, though. It's like perfect weather.
That ain't right. No one would board up a barn like this. Break that door down. Perhaps you can get...
Gross.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
All right, boys. We need
Gross.
to get into that house right now.
Move, Marshall. Let a man handle this. Let a man who can't fucking shoot for shit handle this. Like that guy's little sliding move he did. Who calibrated this gun? I'm blaming the gun, not me. Boom. Side of the head. Back and to the left. Back and to the left. John, turn around.
Can make a run for the shed.
Tur.
Keep your head.
Thank you. They said they were gonna kill us all.
Are you kidding me?
Wonder what the hell they were waiting on. Hold on, I'm looting all these guys. I need money.
I ain't even gonna waste a breath hell on you.
Ha ha ha!
Sorry, yellow-bellied coward. You ought to clear town.
I like how they fall over all exaggerated like those old Western movie actors used to do when they'd get shot and go like, and just like have a seizure. You know what I'm talking about? Hell, Janet, you've watched enough Gunsmoke by now. Living with Rob, you probably know. What the fuck?
Make a break for the shed.
Bro, I shoot his gun out of his hand. He just goes to pick it back up.
Oh, thank God.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
Dun 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 dun. Gunsmoke.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing.
You ain't bad. You ain't nothing.
The rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
You ain't bad.
The man that kills the
You
boss
ain't
of that
nothing.
bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal.
Like how Michael Jackson's album was called Bad. So Weird Al Yankovic called his next album Even Worse. That's the funniest album title. Bad, Even Worse.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
Oh, silly John, thinking he has a chance of getting Bill this early.
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. But bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we...
Is that somebody on the cliff?
You just walk away now, John. I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high opinion of yourself, John. Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch.
I miss Dutch. Right. Arthur, I've got a plan. I miss Arthur. I ain't played Red Dead 2 in a while. The great thing about when you play Red Dead Redemption 2, it takes so long to finish that game that by the time you get to the end, you miss the old gang. You're like, damn, I miss Arthur. I miss Sadie. I miss everybody. Oh, just... Wow. Wow. You fuckers are goddamn resilient. Look. That guy got fucking wrecked.
God damn it, there's more of them. Get those rapist bastards.
Come on out, you rapist! Something Vince McMahon actually said on television once. Well, Vince, you're the one that sexually assaulted people.
Surrender, or we'll kill every last one of you.
You fellas should have stayed at home.
Hey, look what we got here. There's something that you're still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Give. Oh.
Norman Deek.
I've always wanted to do that to somebody, just kick them in the fucking face while they're on the ground.
Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Deek. Mighty kind.
Fuck you.
Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Hold on a second. Boy, you know, I really wish my phone would just let me type the words I want to type. Thank you, phone. Let's go loot these bastards and take their ammo. Who shot the horse? I don't remember shooting a horse. Where are we going? Where do we want to go? Let's ride over to Armadillo. It's not that far. What the hell? What's up, homie?
There's much treasure here. You want that? I retire. Here, take that. You earn it.
Thanks, mister. I could use a
That reminds me how in Grand Theft Auto 3, all the most of the Asian voice actors, if not all of them, were just white dudes doing really racist Asian impressions. And the one gang on the third island with all the black dudes, it's also just white guys pretending to be black doing the voice. It's like, wow, Rockstar. Spared no expense. Play a little more Red Dead, then I think I'm going to switch over to Spider-Man Miles Morales. I was playing that the other day, and I don't have much left in it, and I might play some of it. Come back tomorrow. Alright. Go up here and check this out.
Let's go. Go. Come on.
Gotta watch your ass up here. A lot of cougars spawn up here. Going the right way? Kinda.
Come on.
I have lost a horse up here before to a cougar. Alright, I'll see you later. Thanks for telling me about those flights and putting me straight on whether or not it was cheaper to go to New York or fly to Connecticut. I guess we'll do New York. Can I get the treasure that spawns over here? I can't remember. I think I can. And the guy gave me a treasure map. It's a gold bar. Heading up to the highway. It's not spawn out here right now. Oh wait. Yeah, she's further down the road, my bad.
Come on, easy up now. Everything all right, madam?
Yeah, ma'am, what are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
Let me look at you. My gentleman called.
Gosh, you're just like the creepy old people that come in the store every day.
Of my Peter. Have you seen?
It never ceases to amaze me how many people come in the store and think you're excited to see them.
That man will be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo.
Drop my headset.
He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
They're always like, "Hey, good morning, it's me," and I'm just like, "Fuck off."
Wait, I beg you.
Well, that's what I'd rather say.
Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened.
This was meant to be my perfect day.
Bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes.
It's such a perfect day.
See what I can do.
I'm glad I spent it with you. Let's go search the church. There's a crate in here. And to unlock, I think it's the deadly assassin suit, you gotta search the chapel or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, deadly assassin. Dude, I used that deadly assassin suit so much on the Switch version because I have a hard time aiming with the shitty little Joy-Cons. Because deadly assassin gives you like double the dead eye. Yeah, I abused the fuck out of that. Even though I think it's weird John Marston walking around with a goofy eye patch like he's some kind of half-assed pirate. Ooh, this terrain. Sorry, horsey. Trying to take a shortcut. This map is specifically designed to keep you from taking shortcuts. Oof.
Guess you owe me one.
Skin these. Lie still!
Let's make this quick.
That's my favorite line when he says, lie still! What does a liar do when he's dead? He lies still. Wait. Don't you run from me. You whistle for your horse and they just keep running away from you. It's really annoying. Heading out to the highway. Ta-da! Hi, rest up at your camp a spell.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, be my pleasure.
That's a shitty line. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell? His delivery is great, but the line itself is stupid.
Oh, y'all ain't never seen a dowsing.
Nobody talks like that, not even in
Never seen a
1911.
man summon the water up from the bare earth, Mr.
Milton, Jim Milton.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio.
Julio.
Nothing wrong with it, but
All those retard redneck Falcons fans. Julio Jones. Julio.
Man needs a wellspring on his proper tie to ranch here.
Proper tie. I love that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
Why does John Marston just go around talking to random people and doing whatever they ask?
Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his proper tie.
Proper tie.
You want me to tell him?
Get off my proper tie! Let that dude on the Powerpuff Girls.
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister.
Kids, like, what's the Powerpuff Girls?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get...
You had to be there, kids.
Top for a small pittance, then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
You realize how hard it was being a guy that liked the Powerpuff Girls? I mean, it was a good show. But when you're little kids, it's like, yeah, he likes Powerpuff Girls. No, it was a good show. We liked all the cartoons. But if you were a boy who was like, yeah, I like the Powerpuff Girls are cool, you were looked at like you were lame as fuck. Oh, to be a kid. Well, the biggest problem in your life was not wanting people to know you like the Powerpuff Girls. I miss my old cartoons. Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Fucking Ed, yeah, Ed, Ed and Eddie was my favorite.
mine is yours, friend. I wasn't gonna just leave you there to die. Oh, my!
Dude, I just saved Michael Cole. You hear that? He said, "Oh my." Later. Doesn't have to be a certain time of day to do Bonnie's mission, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Move it. Wild horses tamed
Hello,
passion.
Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet
That's
you,
her
Mr.
daddy.
So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. And we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying. It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's
No.
Dad's favorite pastime.
But I gotta get my lasso so I can do bounty somehow, Bonnie, so I might as well do this mission.
Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
John looks so weird without his hat. He looks like a goober.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Right, now you got some rope on your belt.
I don't know what that dog was doing for a second. I was like, what the hell? Ooh, yay, the horse breaking. You know, to this day, I've never broken a horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. This game, it's easy. It's a little different in Red Dead 2. They always throw me off.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing,
Mr.
sir.
McFarland?
Theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Old Glory.
I know we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman...
You know, America sucks, but we do have a pretty cool looking flag.
Can't argue with that, Miss McFarland.
I'm gonna get a goddamn horse. Gotcha. There, you little fucker. Woo! Don't you buck me, you son of a bitch. Woo! Heading out to the highway. I don't know why I have that stuck in my head. Oh yeah, because I was listening to Judas Priest all weekend. Oh, there they are. Get on, John. They will kick you and run away eventually.
Come on, baby.
I love how devastating it is to get kicked by a horse in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Relax. Nearly there. Whoa there. Almost got you.
Yay. Hope I don't tear my asshole like X-Pac.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight, and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired, then.
Some back must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Hey, Bonnie, I didn't actually get to work hard today. They wouldn't let me. There'll be plenty to do tomorrow, though.
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine
That was fun!
if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if we can track down that other
This is the annoying part where you have to herd the horses and they never act right.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead.
Oh boy, let's go get these dumbass horses.
The canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Let's go.
Let's get it going, you little bastards. And they start scattering in different fucking directions, because they always do. Herd the horses as they all run off in separate directions and won't stay on the goddamn road. See, now we're just backtracking. just go straight, would you? Shut up!
That's it.
Oh, it's so easy, Bonnie. So fucking easy, ain't it?
Come on. Yeah.
Oh my god, we're making progress. We're making progress.
Come on. Easy.
We might actually do it. If you fuckers will just... No! Stay on the road.
Slow down.
There we go. Thank God. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Refer back to past live streams of this if you want to see how ridiculously hard it can be.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey,
What a dumbass.
chase him down and bring him back.
This guy's walking like he's got to take a shit. Move your asses. I like how this horse is this goddamn fast, but when I get him, he won't be that fast. Nice one, Marston. Bro, this fucking horse is pissing me off. Got you, old shit. Ow. Did you get up? What are we doing, John? Just... I'm about to shoot this fucking horse. Boy, this is really getting on my nerves. John! Thank you. Fucking dumb shit. Get on the horse.
Easy.
Moron.
Come on, baby. Calm down. It's all right.
Boy, this is so exhilarating.
That's it. Whoa. Relax now.
Okay, Bonnie, I caught the dumb horse. Are you happy now?
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
I'm only gonna ride to town to hitch the horse, so I get to keep it. And then I'm gonna ride out and set up a camp and save, and I'm gonna play some Spooderman. I'm gonna play some Miles Morales before I go to bed. I have a lot of fun playing that game. Excuse me. Say, I wanted to make that my horse. This horse is now your trusty steed. Is he a noble steed? Like donkey? She said I'm a steed, a noble steed. Camp. Thank you very much. And we can just save right here, Mr. Marston. Yes, sir. Alright, that was fun. First hour and 50 minutes of Red Dead Redemption on PS5. Give me a minute. Well, nobody's here but me anyway, but I'm going to stream some Spider-Man in a minute. So I'll catch y'all next time.